Got a Show, the podcast. I'm here with an incredible gentleman, but before I even tell you who this incredible gentleman is, look, I know y'all, this is a different scene for y'all. We outside, because we outside today, you know what I'm saying? We on a park bench because Cupid's gonna be performing later. We out here at the Avenida, Houston, and I felt like, you know what? This would be a cool little scene, find a little park bench and have a little conversation. So this is what we doing today.
Yeah, man.
And I'm out here with an outstanding brother. He's given us so many gems. I know y'all have a lot of, my brother Johnny was telling me, man, at the Quinceañera, he got the hottest joint still to this day.
#1, bro.
So we out here with my man Cupid. I'm glad you're out here. Thank you so much for being here.
The legendary, man. I still have a tendency to call you by your rap name. I can't help it, bro. Look.
Mr. Mad will always be in the building.
Thank you, bro.
He's never left. But if he called me Hat, I ain't gonna be mad, man.
Oh, yeah, bro.
First of all, man, there's so many different things I'm gonna cover, but I know you short on time, so I'm gonna try to go as fast as I can.
No, man, you ain't gotta rush, bro,
Listen.
because you an encyclopedia of information with music, so I know you're gonna ask the questions that need to be asked, because there's so much I be wanting to say.
Well,
you know?
I'm gonna just jump into it. It's always interesting to me when an artist, they find a song, and then the audience never will allow you to leave that song ever.
Yeah.
So you stay there. Also, it can be the death of an artist.
Facts.
And I don't know, let's go back. Before Cupid Shuffle, what was Cupid's intent in the music industry? Let me start there. Let's go back a little bit. Where he from, how this game started for him, and then we're gonna jump into the way the game tries to put you in a box, or your fans put you in a box, and sometimes you can't jump out the box, or you deal with the box they got you in, you keep moving.
Yeah. So, man, very beginning, honestly, I'm from Lafayette.
Yes, sir.
So, I was stuck between New Orleans bounce and Texas DJ Screw, music, right? So, half the club would be dancing, us bopping in the club. Then the other half would slow down and we be body rocking. So I'm an R&B lover, man. I started off in an R&B group in college.
Okay.
And I started off singing on rap tracks. Back in the day, I would sing on different bounce beats, different instrumental stuff like that. And so that's kind of where the whole party aspect of my career comes in. But as I started to get older in my mind, I wanted to do more grown folk music. So I started doing what people call now swing out music.
Okay.
Started like in 2004, man. And I was doing that, and I got connected with, rest in peace, Big Cynthia. And I started opening up for Mel Waiters.
Wow.
So I was on.
So this was intentional. I didn't know this was intentional. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I started off doing what was now the ever so popular Southern Soul.
Okay. Yes, sir.
And I was doing that from 2004, around 2005. I had a song called "Swing Around the Rosy" that was kind of like catching a little traction. But the game was different then. It was no internet. It was none of that. So I didn't have the resources to really spread out. But in the Lafayette area, I was, doing my thing. I'm on the road with Mel Waiters, man, and I'm at a show, and I was like, man, I want to make a line dance record. I'm hanging around all the Zydeco cats. You know what I'm saying? I had features with different Zydeco people, Chris Ardoin, and so on and so forth. So basically, bro, Cupid Shuffle was a Zydeco record.
Really?
So look, it was supposed to be a Zydeco record.
Okay.
Because you got to hit the timber, shuffle, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yes, yeah.
But here's a nugget though, bro, that a lot of people don't know. I asked every accordion player, every Zydeco artist I knew to play accordion on it, and they all told me no.
Really?
Yeah. So that's why I don't have accordion on it.
So that's probably the best no's you ever received.
The best no ever, dog. So initially, that's how it was supposed to go, man.
I didn't think about that. It is a Zydeco song. I never, until you just said it.
It was intended to be a Zydeco line dance song, but I couldn't get anybody at the time to play accordion. I asked a few of them, and they're like, whatever, right? So, but I started performing it, man, and I just wanted something different because, again, my origins come from people dancing and, the Jubilee stuff and the call and response type stuff. And let me tell you, bro, I made that song in August of 2006. By December, I had the hottest song in Louisiana. It was just, caught me off guard. I had been doing those CDs here and there, handing them out, selling them, but it just blew up, man. And then in January 3rd, I got my first record label call, man, from Atlantic, bro. And it's like a shot out of a rocket, bro. You know, so that's the origin of how Cupid Shuffle came about. I'm by trade a singer, like I sang for real, for real.
So that, I thought that you did, I'm glad, and I never, it's funny, you know people, that's why I do this podcast. You can know people for a long time, and I just take you at face value. I don't know the part about, you know, opening for male waiters, which that's incredible. You probably got some incredible stories. You can just tell me just about that.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize that, but I always thought you were a singer, and then somehow the Cupid Shuffle song put you in this box.
Well, yeah, man, like, I mean, I'm a singer, bro, and you know, every time, man, I swear, every time I do a show, somebody say, man, I didn't know you could sing like that. And I guess 20 years, like I really sing.
Do you get angry about that?
I used to.
Yeah.
I used to, bro, because once I got signed to Atlantic, I had 2 jobs from them. One was make another Cupid Shuffle.
I was gonna ask that.
You know what I'm saying?
The pressure from the record company to do the same thing you already did with a different title.
And 2, I'm like, I'm on a national platform. I need these folks to know I really could sing.
Okay.
So I was tied in between doing 2 types of things that really was too strenuous.
Really?
You know, with Cupid Shuffle, that's the thing that I made that is the foundation. You know, singing wise, you know, they were like, man, put songs out, put a ballad out, put this, put that, and all those types of things. But I always feel like, man, God will carve out like a lane for you sometimes. And the labels and the peers and the peer pressure tell you, you know how you got your partners that be like, oh man, you got Cupid Shuffle, but you need to let these fools know how you can sing. So you go completely against the grain and end up doing 6 songs that don't work. When you got a lane wide open right here that's working for you, bruh. So
when did you realize that? You know, like, hold up, something, I know I want to showcase this talent, but this ain't working the way this other song organically worked for me.
Not till I got dropped from the label. Not till I got dropped, bro.
It's a rough time to learn that lesson.
Hey, bro, look, you out there, man, in LA and Atlanta, and they flying every producer in the world. Oh, we're gonna make another one, but it don't feel the same. It's not the same thing, man. And so it was hard, bro. And I remember delivering songs to them. It's not the one. It's not the one.
They would
it's
tell
not
you
the one. And I'm like, nah, this the one. Like, I'm telling you, like, in the hood, you know, if I pull up to the line dance class, it's popping, but it never hit, man. So I got dropped from Atlantic in 2010.
Okay.
And I was in a funk because I didn't really know, like, what to do. You know what I mean? I'm making all these songs.
Did you lose who Cupid was? Because everybody's trying to tell you to go in this direction, so all of a sudden, you know, it's the same way I felt when I got off radio. Who are you if you ain't on the radio? So you get to this point where they trying to make you do all these things, and you kind of get confused about, you know, you knew who you were when you was opening for mail. You knew who you were when you was doing this, and all of a sudden they asked you to do all these things. They didn't work, and now you sitting back like, okay, what I'm gonna do now, and who am I?
Even worse, I lost all my fans.
Ooh.
Because, you know, the people who have been following me from 2001 until I started doing this and until I shuffle, right? They would follow me because they like what I was doing.
Absolutely.
So when I got to the label and started doing what they wanted me to do,
they like, nah,
we
don't know
whatever.
who that is, yeah.
Which in hence opened the door for a lot of cats to walk on through from my area, because that swing out and that kind of vibe music
resonated with that. That's what you created a lane that people like.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So so from there, bro, like, I lost a lot of fans, bro. I lost fans. And then of course, you know, I get the deal and everybody like, you got something that's happy for you, then they kind of like,
you get hate.
Whatever, man, he over there, whatever. So when I got back home, it was like I had got dropped. I ain't had no fans no more. DJs ain't want to play nothing. I had no identity because I had lost it.
Everybody's gone. Everybody left you.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
So what I did, bro, is like, I went back to what worked.
Now, how long did it take you? Because that's a period, right now what you're talking about is, I call it the funk period. You forget who you are, you lost who you are, your people ain't embracing you no more. They think you all Diddy now. Oh, he done changed, he done got the deal, and he think he better than us.
Yeah.
There's other people, they picked up where the ball that they feel like you dropped.
Yeah.
So now you sitting at home like, is the game over for me? Or?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm just, I don't know if that's what you was going through, but I have to imagine when you were an artist and you at the top of the mountain. And then when you at the top of the mountain, there's there's so many people that want to see you off that mountaintop.
Yeah, bro. That's facts. You hit the nail on the head on all of them, bro. And then, you know, hence the whole Southern Soul swing out movement that's popping today. Like, a lot of people don't know that my boy Mr. Fat, my producer, DJ, everything, that whole Louisiana, all them artists from Louisiana that took over the globe and made this thing into a thing, they come from me.
There's gonna be a couple of people I'm just gonna say, I'll be mad that you just said that.
They know the dates. They know the facts. Bro, like, they know the facts.
I just wanted to throw that caveat out there just to let you know.
Bro, listen, 2004, I made Swing Around the Rosie. I had the biggest swing out song there is. And the sound that you hear, it was us trying to make old people music. So that...
It's on purpose.
That's us.
Yes, sir.
But when I left, Atlantic wouldn't let me make that no more. But that lane of music was still there.
Kept on popping.
So it's a good thing because a lot of cats was able to really, you know, flourish from that door, that open door. Like Mr. Fat, he in the hotel right now getting ready for the concert, but he'll tell you we got it documented on YouTube of when we made Swing Around the Rosie, 2004, 2005. So it's no shade.
It's kind of like DJ Screw here. DJ Screw started something, and all these other rappers, no matter what side of town they come, they kind of birth out of this sound that he created. You know what I mean? So this sound and I'm not from Lafayette and I'm not from Louisiana. I'm just, as I listen to the story, I'm just saying it sounds comparable to what happened right here in Houston with our rappers.
It's true, and you know, and it's just a lot of cats. I mean,
does that bring envy? I have to ask from the guys that are out there doing it today.
It might, but
or do they look at you and be like, hey man, when they see you, they're like, hey man, love, thank you for what you did for us. Without you, I might not be.
No, you ain't gonna never get that. You ain't gonna never
but
be
you
that.
should, but you understand what I'm saying? You gotta pay homage to those that gave you, you know what I'm saying?
When you listen to Cupid Shuffle, right? New Cupid, January 2nd, 2007, King of Swing Out.
Say this document, there's no way to get around this.
It is what it is.
Yes,
like,
sir.
you know, however, man, them brothers that went through the door, they done took over and made that, man. I'm talking about them boys got blues tours, getting bags, doing their thing. And hey, bro, I respect, and I'm saying it on camera, I respect every last one of them because, you know, Atlantic, they didn't want to hear that.
I get it. They didn't understand it.
They didn't understand it. So, but that void and that kind of music, them people in that particular area needed it. And them boys came and started dropping them bangers. So it's all good, man. You know, it's all love.
Can I ask you what took you, what there's a day where you sitting there and because you go through the I feel sorry for myself phase. You know, no matter how, when you're on the top of the mountain and you do that fall finally happens and you somewhere else, you're searching for where you're gonna go, what you're gonna be. What took you out of that space and you said to yourself, you know what? That's all right. Here's what I think I can do right here. Or was there a person that brought you out of that helped you move along?
So man, I'm gonna be honest. Signed in 2007, dropped in 2010. 2011 was the worst.
Why is that?
Cause you know, I was in that funk that you just was talking about.
Okay.
2012, man, my bro Mr. Fat, we was at a club, a little rinky-dink club in Opelousas, somewhere in the hood. And J. Paul was performing. And my partner was like, man, we need to go back to square one. Let's write a song called, like, Dance With Your Boots, Do It With Your Boots, something with your boots. And man, it was like Cupid Shuffle again, same kind of groove, but we really put that gas on it. And that's when we made Do It With Your Boots on. And when I made that, man, that kind of got me back to like, oh, he got another one. You know what I'm saying? It's the same lane. We was able to get, we got Leon Chavis playing on it. Corey Broussard helped us produce it. And that was the one that was kind of like, okay, like, he back. Like,
he's still here.
He in the mix, you know what I'm saying? And that was the next record that got me out of that funk, bro.
How do you, when you go through that, the better question. Now you're in this place, like I was saying earlier with Mr. Johnny, this one song, you can't get away from it. No matter what dances you come up with, no matter what new music you come up with.
Yeah.
the crowd is it's like anything. They love you, but they waiting for that moment when you hit that. Dude, it's stupid.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you ever get angry because of the box that a particular song can put you in? Now, the song it's an international record. And I know you was going through a period where it sounded like some people probably used some portions of the song that they were not supposed to use. And I don't know how that ever came out, but I know you was teed off about it. You was doing a, listen to this, now listen to this.
Man.
I'm like, ooh, he got some good points. I hope he win this one. I don't know what happened. But do you ever get upset that, you know, it could be a box that they put you in and sometimes it's hard to get out of those boxes?
So, man, in the midst of that, bro, I had 2 conversations, man. One conversation I had with Frankie Beverly. And he told me, like, I came off the stage, I'd opened up for him at Tuskegee University. He said, before I let go, it's the foundation of my career, and everything else is the walls.
Okay.
And when he said that, man, I was it made me feel good, because it was like, this Frankie we talking about who got these hits.
Absolutely.
But
he know
that's his bread and butter.
That's right. We waiting for this song. All the other ones good, great even.
Yes.
But if you leave this stage and you don't do that song, we could tear this building down.
That's right. That's right. Like, even like, I went to a Maxwell concert one time and he didn't do Woman's Worth. Bro, them people went crazy.
Yeah.
And he was hitting all the hits, but he didn't do it. So it made me realize, like, okay, it's some people who don't get any hits at all, bruh. And I got a song that I've been to Dubai, I've been to Bahrain, I've done Germany, I've done Japan, I've done South America with Cupid Shuffle. But the quote that got me, man, was Butch Hartfield.
Yeah, record industry.
Yeah.
What's up, Butch?
Yeah,
Lives
man.
in Dallas.
We was at Essence, man, doing some work, bruh. And Butch said the most golden advice to me ever. Butch said, if they're gonna put you in a box, make sure you own the box.
Okay, Butch.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, man, when that man told me that, bro, I was like, whoa. Like, if they're gonna put you in a box, make sure you own it. And that made me reflect to, like, the Houston artists, the New Orleans artists, Cash Money artists, the Florida, just different people who live like they own, like
they in their lane, and they run it.
So, man, when he told me that, man, I was like, you know what, let's get back to it. So I went to work, started dropping more songs, and really just embracing what it was, rather than, you know, because if you put that negative energy out to a song, like, you know, you've seen the unsungs where people like, oh man, I don't ever want to sing this song ever, I hate it. I'm like, I started looking at them statements and them royalties once we recouped from Cupid Shuffle, and I was like, you know what? I'm finna learn this in Japanese, German, every language possible, cause I'm finna embrace this, bro. And
That's
it's like,
right.
and look, bro, on the spiritual side, man, how you pray for something, and then God give it to you, and then you denounce it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And then you wonder why nothing else works. Because you really sat there and said, God, I want to be big. I want a hit record. You get a hit record. Boom, he drop you one. I don't want this no more. That's ungrateful.
Okay.
And once I realized, you know, from that side, man, too, like, God, you gave me a golden key to get in any door I need to get into. You know, I won't do that again. And ever since then, it's been just
What is it like to have different cultures? Like you just said, you can tour overseas. You got white people that know that song. Like, they might not know any other black songs.
Yup.
But they gonna go to the DJ booth, hey, can you play Cupid Shuffle? Like, I've done weddings for people that don't look like me and you.
Yeah.
And they like, hey, you don't got the, like, the party might not be moving, but as soon as I hit your song, everything after I do after that is golden to them.
Yeah.
But they didn't move out them seats until they heard that song. That's a true story. This happened to me on 2, 3 good occasions. Man. And I learned my lesson. I'm like, let me hit them with that first, and then I'll move on to them disco songs they like and all this other stuff. But what is it like to have all these other cultures embrace your song? And let's be honest, I think when you made the song, you probably didn't have the vision of this is gonna be a culturally bringing together of people song. But it could be, today when you perform, it's gonna be white people, black people, Hispanic people, people from all over the world. When that song drop, they're gonna all...
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That's powerful.
I call it the United Song of America. How did I call it, bro? Cause it's the truth, man. And even like it'll be times like I'll be out and they'll play it, and don't nobody even know that's me, like in the middle busting it up. And then they'll take that one person, grab their phone, they Google, look at me.
You'd be like,
That's
right
you.
there.
So it's cool, man. It's, you know, again, man, I'm such a student of like music, man, and I know how hard it is to get a hit song. Mm-hmm. So to have one that, you know, transcends time, you know, when I first got signed, they called it a regional hit.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, I went from Atlantic to Asylum.
Yeah.
Like that.
I never thought about that.
And you know, when you go from Atlantic to Asylum, that means they about to run you through,
mm-hmm.
get your hit out the way, and that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, that happened, man, but we recouped, we stood the test of time, man, and you know, your song is gonna exemplify what you put into it. So if I'm performing it with an emotion of I can't stand it, I can't wait to get past it, the people gonna feel it. I embrace it so much, and I just try to use it so much to bring, you know, happiness to people. That's why I feel like it's so vibrant today. Like, you know, you could run it right now, and, you know, I got little kids, 4, 5 years old, learning it.
That's
so
absolutely.
Every time they learn it, it might be old to somebody, but there's a whole new generation. I go on TikTok and they got new moves to it. Like if like they doing their little, you know, the little rock. They got moves. They add to Cupid Shuffle, bro.
Right.
You go to the country club, they spinning around, dropping, doing they like every generation adds their own flair to it.
They change it just a little bit.
So I'm never gonna denounce it because then I'm gonna just give it an opportunity to fizzle away.
So what that makes this song, at the time and we recording this is 10.
I think 15, because it was 2006 when
Wow.
I recorded it. Yeah, 2006. Yep.
And you've had a chance to watch this song
Bruh.
do what it does.
Every year.
And still, it gives you breath, it gives you life, gives you income.
Yeah.
And you still doing it.
Yeah, man. Every year, bro, something will happen. Like 1 year, the IRS got sued for making a viral Cupid Shuffle video. Boom.
Wow.
I'm on CNN. Then I did a Walmart shuffle 1 year. Boom. That pops off. I got nominated for a Sony Award.
Wow, didn't know that. Okay.
Things like, every year it'll be something. Like there's this little kid named Landon. He just did he was doing a little school play, and everybody was dancing regular, and he was boogieing, bro. Went viral, like however 100 million views.
Wow.
So every year something will happen to where it'll just shoot it back up. But I can say, you know, it's probably, if not the biggest dance song ever, as far as multiculturally. Like the impacting the world. Like there's no one song you can play anywhere.
You might be right. I never even thought about that. But I know I can play that anywhere for any quinceañera. They playing it right there.
Anywhere, man.
Yeah.
I was in Bahrain, as they say, Bahrain, man, in the Middle East.
And you dropped that.
So it's just cool, man, to have something like that, man, and I embrace it, bro. It's something new, so the industry, you know, the industry account your success based on how many of those you have, but to have one that hasn't moved, man, is I think it's just as important.
You mentioned earlier social media, TikTok. I didn't even hear you say Instagram, TikTok. How are you staying connected to this new generation of people who continue to find you and keeping you young? They're not allowing you to get old. So it's gonna be interesting to see you out here 15 more from now, still shuffling, and what that crowd is gonna look like.
Man, I said this off camera. I'm gonna look at this camera and say this from the bottom of my heart. If they had TikTok in 2007, I'll be Michael Jackson. I would be Elton John. I'll be the biggest artist in the world. Because I was making songs like that.
That they can.
But the label, like, you know, that's not good enough. And then Cupid Shuffle at the time, man, TikTok was made for me. IG Rules was made for me. Cause, you know, like Flex, Do It With Your Boots On, Slow Dance, all these other dances that I've created over time, bro, it's TikTok. Like, so
and you stay active on it, you on it, you working it. It's a job, basically.
So I could either get a label, go sign to a label and have a department do my social media from 9 to 5, or I can do it from 9 to 5 because I ain't doing nothing all day, and interact with these people and just take on my own. I I can create the momentum, and I can create my own fan base based on that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
How are you?
Oh, we
Y'all
good.
didn't see the camera right there?
I'm sorry. Are you taking?
We're doing the interview.
We right here.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
Right there.
Y'all good. Y'all good. Y'all
Don't
good.
stop
Y'all-
it.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. It's all good.
Don't.
Y'all, now y'all, let me see. Now y'all got it. Now y'all come on camera.
We thought you
That's
were
okay.
like getting ready to take
No.
a picture.
No.
Is the way I
So,
took it.
so my name's Cupid. You familiar with a song called the Cupid Shuffle?
You can show it to me, guys.
Show it
It's when
to
it
us.
goes down, down.
Do your dance, do your dance.
Yes, of
To the
course.
right,
Okay, that's the
to
creator right there.
So y'all got to
See,
do
he
it with me
knows the
right now
song.
on camera.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay, okay.
Sorry, you already on the camera. Here we go.
Okay,
5,
okay.
6, 7. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the
Wow.
left. Now kick, now kick, now kick, now kick.
Walk it
Now
out,
get by
walk it
yourself.
out, walk
That's
it out. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I am really
very
up
sorry,
on it.
guys.
No,
You know
no,
what?
I'm
You
fine,
just
man.
made that. You
I
just
thought
made
you
that
were
a
chatting and he was the guy doing
Yeah.
pictures.
You know-
You're just like getting
It's a beautiful day. I'm actually gonna be performing right over
Look
here
at
for
that.
free at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, so if y'all hanging out in the park, I'm doing a live, a
Dude,
full
that is
concert.
the best song, man.
Man, I appreciate
Gets
that.
everybody up.
That's love, man.
All right.
Thank y'all.
Take care.
Pleasure meeting y'all.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Now, I just learned something here. I hope you didn't stop the camera one bit. That's gonna play. Because I can usually just, at the drop of a dime, because I don't like disrespect. Right?
Hey, I saw you with nigga gassed
Right,
up.
right.
You with nigga gassed up.
You saw me.
Hey,
But you know what? And this is what makes me love this guy. You know what? He could have got gassed up like me, but you know what he did? He took this moment and said, you know what? I'm gonna flip this moment and not make it a negative. I'm gonna make it a positive. And he knew that his song was a happy place with people, no matter what they color. Because I instantly, I looked the way we look.
You saw it live. He was like,
Look, I saw the way
ain't
we
see that
look,
camera right there?
and I saw the way they look, and I instantly went on, urban defense, if y'all know what I mean.
Yeah, bro.
But Cupid, being a noble person, a person well-traveled and being places, you saw that situation and you took all, this is the truth, this is beautiful. You took all the color out of it. I didn't. And instead of making this like, y'all disrespectful, you made it, hey, they made an honest mistake, but hey, y'all know me and y'all know what I'm
Yeah,
about.
man. Yeah, man.
And you got them to come. And you know what? Those people gonna go tell all their friends they met you today.
Yeah.
And they probably gonna forget me, obviously. Because I'm gonna be the angry
man.
black guy. But they
Aw,
gonna be like,
man.
we met Cupid in the park and he was such an incredible guy. They gonna tell that story. Every time that song come on,
Yeah, bro.
they gonna tell that story. You
Man.
just gave them a God.
brother, that's how we do.
God,
Hey, look.
he just made this an incredible moment. This was the best video ever, man.
And look, we're gonna jump right back on what we was talking about when you was talking about the TikTok and the Instagram, right? It's stuff like that,
Absolutely.
like, is equivalent to like if somebody do the Cupid Shuffle and I repost them. And then I comment under they page, or I might, like some people, if they get a lot of views, I'll inbox them and I'll mail them like a Cupid Shuffle mug or
Oh, nice,
a shirt.
nice.
And bro, it's fans for life.
You just made 2 fans for life
You
right
know
there,
what
man.
I'm
I'm
saying?
so impressed with you now, man.
Thank you, my brother.
I have to learn more grace like that because sometimes I think when we look the way we look, we take everything as an assault on the way we look.
Yeah.
And it could literally be an honest mistake
Yeah,
that
it-
was made.
Yeah,
and we can take that ugly, what looked like an ugly moment and make it something beautiful when you did.
You can, man. I
That's-
mean, you could tell like when she turned, she got the spook. I'm so sorry. Like, okay, well, hey, now you done got on camera. You might well come on dance. you already on it, so you can't say I don't want to be on camera. Too late. You done walked in front of the camera. Yeah, you can't
That
say
was
no.
beautiful, man.
Shoot, man.
I'm ashamed of myself and
No,
enjoy that.
You did the
Be-
right thing. That's
Yeah.
what I thought. Like, I thought what you thought. No doubt. Like,
But you
when
know
they
what?
because I looked at them, I'm like, y'all finna really walk, like 1, 2, 3.
Like nobody's walked through here since we've been doing this.
Yeah.
Everyone that y'all haven't seen, there's been several people that's walked past
But
since
nah,
we've been doing this.
you did the right thing, man. But
No,
you know,
I didn't. You did the right thing. I was being very urban and defensive. I'm trying to learn to be better, and you taught me a lesson that everything that we think ain't what it really is.
man, it's all good, dog.
And I just learned so I didn't know that this was gonna be a learning opportunity for me today. I didn't, man. I don't even know where to go from this now.
Oh, man.
I know that you're doing. you got a new song, I'm gonna go there and then we're gonna be done, because I'm really blown away. We probably should have ended right there and it would have made this video perfect. But I know you got a new song. It's to me, it's not in your usual vein. But off camera before we started, you like, no, they already made a dance to the song.
Yeah, dog.
So you can't really ever, and this goes back, I asked this question, but I have to ask it again. Are you ever angry because now you live in a box? So even with this song that has nothing to do with a line dance, they immediately, oh, it's Cupid. I guess we're supposed to make a line dance to it.
Yeah.
With you or without you?
Well, man, honestly, man, it's like my promotional team. Because you got line dance instructors all over the country, man, that they wait every time I drop a record to put a step to it.
Yeah, I got you.
If that line dance instructor has 100 people following them, that spreads to them, and then they teach it, and they teach it, and they teach it. So it's pretty cool, man, and again, I embrace it, bro. Like, I've just learned to take anything that helps you in the game and just, like, embrace it. Because, man, it's, again, you know how, like, when you work in records, man, you want people to like it sonically. But if I can get you to like it culturally, and to like it like where you want to do this dance like Flex. Like, I made Flex during COVID, man, and Flex is on fire, bro. like it's so crazy, bro. Flex is like just taking over, right? And it's like, how did that happen? Because I made it during COVID.
Yeah.
But it was because people wanted to dance in front of that camera, and boom. So with the slow dance shuffle, with slow dance, what they call it, the slow dance shuffle.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like I've reached a point in my career where I could take the R&B side and mix it with the dance side.
Okay.
So if you don't know the line dance, like if you don't know the line dance and you just like the song, it got that 90s feel, right? I got Mr. Talkbox on it. There's a line dance to it. But I just wanted it to be a good record, you know?
Absolutely.
So if the line dancers want it, and then I'm gonna be honest, because you make music. So there's a line dance by
I have not been as successful as Cupid.
No, man.
But I tried to do my thing.
I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna break down some. I'm gonna tell you something at the end of this podcast. You're gonna trip you out, bro. But I'm gonna get to that because that's more some Mad Hatter history.
Okay.
But but nah, like so, there's a song by Tamia called "Can't Get Enough."
Yes.
And there's a line dance to it that nobody can do. You gotta be elite.
He said this for the
elite steppers.
Elite steppers. Because there's different levels of the step game.
So when I made slow dance, I purposely, you can't pack right there. I'm doing a video, interview. No, you good, you good, brother, you good. You good, my brother. We good, we all good.
That one totally went different this time.
Yeah, I had to show both sides. I had to show both sides. You know, you can show, you know. Well, man, like, so now, like, so I made slow dance shuffle the same tempo as Tamia.
Okay.
But I made the line dance, well, the line dance is simpler. So if you can't get the Tamia, we're gonna run that one right in the mix. And
so
do
y'all gonna play this one, and this one is easier for you.
But man, I just wanted to do a real R&B record, bro. I really felt like it was time.
Okay.
Because Flex started to get a little radio play and stuff, so I felt like it was time for me to give everybody a record for real.
Okay.
So, you know, it's all good, man. I got enough.
And you doing all your own, your label, is that, so you doing everything now?
Doing everything now, man.
Are you happier going this route than to have the big monster working for you, doing all the other stuff?
From experience, if I had the big monster, as long as the numbers make sense, we could do it, because it would definitely be a load off. But I enjoy the personal relationship I have with the fans and stuff. It's a lot more work, but I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor a lot more, bro, because I don't have to share as many fruits with everybody.
I got you.
You know, man, because you know, man, that day, bro. If you in the game and you don't know what the word recoupment is.
Oh yeah, when I had my artists, that was their favorite word. They had learned that word along the way.
Oh man.
Because I'm like, you know that's recoupable, right? So that was a big word. Cam probably used it on some song that we had did. So it's a hell of a word when you're in the music. Recoupable means whenever you are with a record label, every dollar that they spend, it's like a bank. A record company is nothing but a bank. I know y'all have heard this before. It's nothing but a bank. And it says, man, Cupid, I like what you're doing so much, I'm gonna give you X amount of dollars to do your thing. In return, though, I'm gonna own everything and give you just a little piece of it. So that's what recoupment really is. It's a bank. It's like a bank loan, a recoupable bank loan.
Yeah.
With a high interest fee on it.
Yeah, man. And hey.
And you never own the property at the end when you pay it off.
Yeah, man. I had a cool deal though. I had a cool deal, man. Like my lawyer did a really good job of making sure, you know, because again, they rolled the dice. It wasn't like a guaranteed situation.
I get it.
Because I'm a YouTube, I'm what they call the YouTube baby. Cupid Shuffle, it was me and Soldier at that one particular time.
Wow, yeah.
And shoot, funny story, College Park was coming to sign me, but Atlanta got me right before he got there.
Real?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So it's like, we was the first ones who was the YouTube big songs.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't know what was going on. The labels didn't know what was going on. So they just looked at it as just a, you know, whatever. And it ended up being what it is now. So, you know, I look at them like, now that we, like I said, we recouped and it's cool, cause, you know, I'll be seeing them, hey, what up? They be like, what's happening? How that shuffle doing? Great. Great, brother. You ain't got no more control of these reins.
So
partner.
that means you're not really forced to be out here performing like that. You get a nice enough check where you don't have to do this anymore. Why do you continue to do it?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of things I'm not good at, bro. But on stage, I am untouchable.
Yeah, your show's nice.
I can literally
It's a dope
make
show.
20,000 people do whatever I say. I can make you all sit down, stand up, go to this direction, up and down, and do it with love to where you want to do it and you having
Absolutely.
fun. I love performing, dog, because I come from the talent show days. I come from the days when you did a talent show, if you sounded bad, they'll boo you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Off.
sir. Yeah,
I don't come
yeah.
from the stage, the sensitive era, where, oh, they booed him, he hurt. Oh, he might sound okay if you put some effects on his voice. No.
Yes,
You go
sir.
to a Southern University talent show, a UL Lafayette talent show, Grambling State talent show, they'll boo you when they say your name. So I come up for where I'm gonna make sure none of y'all boo me.
Yes, sir.
Now back in the day, I'd take a shirt off, hump the ground, pour some water on me. You was gonna cheer. You know what I mean?
For something.
Something gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So I just enjoy being on the stage so much, bro. That's why I can't stop, because I enjoy giving people different energies, you know, like with Boots, they want a Zydeco. Shuffle, they want a two-step. Cornbread and Greens, they want to get their step on. You know, those types of things, man. So I love it, bro.
Good,
So
man. I really appreciate it. I learned a lot about you. Again, I always tell people I don't podcast for the sake of podcasting. I do it because there's a lot of people that I know, but I don't know.
Yeah.
You know? And speaking of that, probably two more things. One, how do you balance your family with all this? Because I know family is important to you, because we had this conversation
man.
before.
Yes.
And that's very important. And you get to do your career because it gives you the balance that you need for your family at this point.
man, 2012, man, I saw the light, man. I looked eastward and saw a different kind of light one day, and I was like, you know what? I can't operate without balance. So, because, man, you know, we get into, you know them cats that's always in the studio, always in the studio, always in the studio, but they don't have no social life. They don't got no relationship. They all over the place, are, you know, then you're not resting, and then your body looks 10 years older and you can't do what you used to do because you're not getting that proper rest.
Yes, sir.
Once I learned how to balance, man, and it's hard, man, but you know, I got a good circle of people around me who, you know, like my wife, she'll tell me straight up, put that phone up. It's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I have to turn it off. Like anybody who need to talk to me from that time, I can get with you later. But for myself, you know, I'm rejuvenated, man. I don't look as old as I am, I feel. And you know, I got 3 boys, man. My oldest boy, man, he played basketball. Shout out to LCA Knights, man, Lafayette, Louisiana. You know, that's my dude, man. And then, you know, my little boys, man, they play flag football. You only get, bro, this journey in life is short, bro. We think it's long, but it is
They
really
know who
short.
you are, they waving.
How y'all doing? Yes,
I
ma'am.
look,
Yes,
I told you to do
ma'am.
it.
Y'all doing all right?
They
Yes,
try to
indeed.
two-step.
Oh, where you? What part? What part? Oh, man, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, good seeing you.
Oh, that's Cupid.
It's a short
It's
journey.
cool when you're a superstar.
Oh, man, it's okay. But, man, it's a short journey, man, and it's like, you know, I don't ever want my kids to say, man, Dad, like, I wish you would have came to these games, but you didn't. And being that me and my boy Fat, man, Mr. Fat, he talk about this all the time. The greatest resource in this world is time. It ain't money, it ain't assets, it ain't none of that. It's time, bro.
Yes, sir.
So you gotta use it wisely, man. And I just want my kids to know that I gave them all the best, man. Give my family the best time. So, and I enjoy it, dog. I ran track in college, so I love sports, man. My wife, she was a national champion hurdler at LSU.
Okay.
Big on sports, bro. So I like to chill, and watch sports and get my dad chair and just sit in the stands and eat me some nachos, and I love that, bro.
Yeah.
So much. So that balance is important, bro.
I respect that too, man.
I got to, man.
I don't know why we had a conversation. It was a while, long
something we
time
was talking
ago.
about. Yup.
You like, nah, man. I got to be there because my kid's doing something, and I'm able. This with the way my career is now, I'm able to do my career.
Yeah, man.
And enjoy my kids.
Bro.
And many people, they don't have that balance.
Yeah,
so
man.
I always salute a brother that his priority is family. It's cool, you love the fans, you love the music, but my number one priority is making sure I'm a part of my kids and my family life and being there for them. Because them first years, they go like this.
Man.
I just had me a son, so I'm starting the game over from the top. He's 7 months. And
yes, indeed.
Look, I'll be late places because I'm playing with him, and I'll be like, nothing is more important than this moment that I'm spending right now.
Man, look, bro, I'll be at a show, get off the stage, overnight drive. Man, I'm jamming my music, get over there to a Little League football game, bro.
That's what you're supposed to. Yes, sir.
Like, you can tell a kid I love him, bro. But if they know if you show them, dog.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And that's where I'm at, man. Any generational curses I may have in my life that where I felt some type of way about anything, I want to break all of that, dog. So
Yes,
them boys is important to me, man. And my wife too, man. Like she makes sure she don't play. She's the balance gauger.
Hey, too much.
Too much.
That show is not happening this
You ain't
weekend.
gotta do that repost right now. Like, all right.
You need that though, man.
Yeah,
we all
bro.
need
Yeah,
that, man.
bro.
I got it too, man.
Bro.
If I ain't home at a certain time, she don't never call me about nothing. Well, y'all, it's been fun. Gotta go.
Yes, sir.
Cupid,
yes,
man,
sir.
I appreciate you so much. I really feel like we're family.
Yeah, oh,
Every
man.
time I have called you, look, I know for a brief moment you thought I was coming to Lafayette.
Yeah.
Because you saw something. You like, bruh, when you get, what we doing when
dog.
you get here? And man, I love people from the South. That embracing open arm was immediate.
Yeah, bro.
Was immediate. And I literally had to pick up the phone and we got on Instagram and like, hey, bruh, I'm not coming to Lafayette.
Yeah,
I just
bro.
have my show on the radio station and
yeah.
da-da-da-da-da.
I was gonna
But
try
that
to-
was a lot of fun, man.
I was gonna try to get you some crawfish, bro. I was ready. I was like, man, come on down. I got a spot right here. Man, take it to my brother restaurant. Boom, boom, boom. But no, man, I appreciate it. And again, bro, like I
You
said,
stay the same, man. A lot of people change, man. Even when I stepped away out the game, man, a lot of times, once they feel like they can't get nothing out of you no more,
Yeah, bro.
or your status changed, people
bro.
treat you in a different way. You've always been the same from the first day I met you. You probably don't even remember this. I met you the first time. It was, I don't know why, it was a huge mansion house party in Houston, Texas.
oh, man, the chick from Destiny's Child was up in that thing.
And it was like 3-4 levels. I don't even
Yes.
know why I was there.
Yeah, boy.
And they were like, we got Cupid coming. I'm like, Shuffle? I'm like, damn, somebody here must have got some bread. Because this is when your song is like, it's at the top.
I
So
remember that,
you ain't
dog.
making a move at the bread. I'm like, somebody really brought some bread out to get
forgot
the
about
bread.
that, dog.
So that's why I first met you. And I
man.
usually don't remember nothing. My memory is the worst in the world, but I don't know why I remember that, but every time I saw you, you would say something to me first. I'm like, man, this guy saw me all but a minute. And then went and ran on the stage, did his thing, and we never saw each other again. The next time I saw him, Hatter, what's up, blah, blah. I'm like, this dude saw
That's
me one minute.
because I know you from, dog, your music. I keep telling you, bro. So, look, bro, they had a cat by the name of T-Pop, the I-10 juggler. He from Lafayette, right? And we had a little itty bitty studio that I used to hang out at when I was young.
Okay.
I would just pop up in there all the time, right? And they was doing a song for DJ Screw for the. It ended up being on like that last album that he put out.
Okay.
And it was a Mama Don't Cry for Me, Daddy Stay Strong
Was that on
for
the
me.
No
And it
Words?
was Pokey, Big Pokey, and I think 3-2, and somebody else. And it was that was my first hook I ever did in life.
Okay.
And I remember when that CD came out, bro. Of course, my name's not on it because I was just the dude in the studio. But it was like my first hook, bro. Dog, I am a fan of Texas music. Dog, like you don't even understand. Like I could spit so many verses off my head of so much stuff. So, like y'all boys came through Lafayette, man, and really like, man, y'all, that's all we listen to. So I know you from that. Then of course the radio station too, cause you know when you come in, you're like, man, I want to get my music to this guy. But I had known you from like music and being around and just knowing that, bro. So
Louisiana was good in my little old career. No matter how little it was, Louisiana, man,
Bro.
Southern South Texas was really, really good
hey, bro,
to me, as the saying
we
goes.
love
Man. It was
that,
really,
bro,
really
and
good
still
to me.
till today, bro. Like, you know, anytime I do a party, I do my throwback sets, man, and stuff. And again, it's just I'm a student of the music, bro. Like big time. Like I be wanting to know. I was talking with Hot Boy Around the other day, and he was telling me a story about somebody who did somebody, this, that, and then I was like, oh man, that's why he said this in that song.
Right.
Stuff like that, man. I love it, bro. I'm a student of it, bro. So kudos to you and everything you
Thank
do,
you, man.
and
Thank you.
for being as a big person as you are in you know in your arena, bro. To have this podcast, a lot of people gonna see it and you know find out more about me. So I appreciate you, you know, pulling it off like that, dog.
Nah, I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah.
My final question, because I'm gonna let you go, because you got to rest up. We got a big show tonight,
for sure.
and I expect it to be hot fire.
Oh yeah.
Because if it's not, I'm gonna be upset. But I already know it's gonna be hot fire. What is success? I love to ask people this question to Cupid.
Man.
And was he successful, or is successful in his career? And it could be two things.
Success is, for me, dog, is happiness. And I'm gonna tell you, bro, somebody asked me that like about a year ago. After COVID, I understood what success was, because during COVID, none of us could do music.
That's right.
So there was no level of success. It was more about survival. So when a musician can't do music no more, what is there? It's happiness. I was still creating music. I was around my family, bruh. I was, you know, sitting back enjoying the fruits of my labor. I wasn't happy though. I wasn't creating that music. Like it was bad. I was creating it, but I wasn't on that stage. What I'm trying to say. So when it opened up and I started getting back on that stage, I used to take it for granted. Like, oh, I got a show, whatever. Now I'm on there like, thank you, Jesus. I'm up there with a microphone singing to these people. Every time I make a new song or I stream it, it's like, thank you for being able to do that, bro. You know, my family, bro, they good, everybody healthy. So ultimately, you know, and we fight with a lot of personal demons, bro. Like my mental health was bad during COVID because the stage of where I live. So when you ask me what success is, it's happiness. If I could be happy at all aspects of my life, that's success. Not no money, because that's all gonna go away. I can't take that with me. Not no material things. It's just about being happy. Am I happy when I'm with, you know, me and my wife happy, me and my kids happy? Am I happy with the music I'm making? It ain't gotta sell, but if I'm happy making it.
That's right.
Am I happy performing for 10 people or 10,000 people? When you experience that ultimate happiness, bro, that's success for me, man. Cause look, I got a plaque. Cupid Shuffle hit 5 million last year. You get the plaque, you post it up, and then you ask yourself, what's next? This is nice. Great job.
Yes, sir.
Am I happy?
Yes, sir.
And I know a lot of miserable people with a lot of money, bro. I know a lot of successful people that's unhappy, bro. So that's for me, bro, it's success, man. I left the legacy of music for the world. They all got it out there, man. I'm gonna continue to doing that. But as long as I'm happy, can stay in this kind of energy, this kind of vibe, that's it, dog. That's it.
Cupid. Where can you follow Cupid?
Official New Cupid on Instagram. my TikTok not verified yet. They hating, but it's Official New Cupid on everything, bro. And he'll tell you, he be posting them questions in the morning. I be waiting. I be like, nah, I don't know about this one.
No, you do. I see you on there sometimes. I be laughing.
I be
Nah,
chiming in.
I see you, Cupid. I see you. I see you.
But nah, man, Instagram, official new Cupid, bruh. And, you know, again, man, I just appreciate this so much, dog.
I appreciate this. I literally, sometimes in these, not sometimes, every time I do these, I learn a little bit more about the people that I'm talking to. But what I really learned this time has nothing to do with all the questions I asked you. It's going to be in the response when them people walk through this camera. I'm going to always, for real.
That might go viral, dog. That might be a viral clip, bro. We not even...
because the way you handled it was with so much grace.
Thanks, man.
And I feel like this was a great example of, it's sometimes not about race. That's what that part, we should cut that part of it and say, sometimes it's not because you was black.
Yeah.
And you took that moment and you made it, it's not sometimes that you black had it, sometimes it's just, they don't know.
Yeah.
And you took it and you made it cool. So I learned there the grace of this human being, and you know what it just did? It made me love you about 1,000,000 times
real,
more.
brother. That's real, dog.
When I get in my car and be like, man, that was a great interview with Cupid, man. I love it. My favorite moment is that moment.
Yeah, man.
Because I went AWOL. I went
Oh, yeah.
old hat up from 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you kind of like, hold on, little homie, I got it.
No, man.
And it wasn't that you was trying, you was really being yourself when we got a chance to see it, man. So I'm gonna take that away. That's gonna always be my memory of you now.
That's real, man. That's
forever.
Real. That's real, though,
I'm gonna tell
dog.
this story 1,000,000 times. Hey, man, I remember this one time I was interviewing Cupid.
Man,
that's gonna always be my story. And he handled it with grace.
They walk so, they didn't even look. They was like, oh.
So I have to
all
say
right.
thank you for allowing yourself to teach me grace today.
All good, brother. That's real, man. That's super real, dog.
Nothing but love. Cupid.
Yes, sir.
We shuffling out of here. Two-step, two-step, two-step.
Boy, crazy. Man, that was deep.
Man, that was
on time.
That was incredible.